Good morning, everybody. It is chilly this morning. I got my ski gloves on, and it's definitely not like the last video where I did a nice Sunday drive and it was gorgeous out. Um, it is brisk, and it rained last night, so you can see some of the road here wet in the middle and some pockets of water. I ran over some couple puddles coming down this way. But if you've seen in my videos, these things are awesome in the water, so I'm not worried about that. Hold on, red light. Let me edit this out. Alrighty, I'm back. Should have cut all that junk out of there so I don't bore you. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. I'll tell you, it's amazing riding this thing to work, of how exhilarated, awake you feel. Blood pumping, you're awake. The only bad part is I'm kind of hungry in the morning, and passing some of these places, you could smell the cooking, bacon and other things like that. Sheets up here, I guess they got the grill going, and you can smell that. There's like a little choke and puke place up here that sells, nothing. I wouldn't eat in there, but some of it smells real good. You could definitely tell they're cooking like sausage or bacon or something in there. Really good. And then you're like, what do you mean you wouldn't eat in there? It's just not what I eat for breakfast or most any time. I don't do anything like that. My breakfast consists of like a protein shake with fruit in it, or oatmeal, or different type fruits like maybe apples and pears and bananas, stuff like that. That's just what works for me. I feel better that way. Okay, we got more traffic right here. Let me edit this out also. Okay, we're moving again. I try to clean all that up and edit, and I know where I want to cut it out just because I don't want to bore you guys. My exit's coming up here. Try to get around this truck if they go. They might be going out on the highway also. Yes, they are. But yeah, it just works. What works for me, and I try to tell people if they're interested. I tell them about it, what I eat, what my normal food intake is. I don't call it a diet. It's just what I eat. If it's a diet and it's something that you normally don't do or care to do, it's only a temporary fix. I guarantee it. I've done it. A million people will tell you, and it's going to happen to you too. You're no different. So if it's not your normal routine and it's not something you really would do, then don't bother. Don't waste your time, because it's only going to be a temporary fix, and within a couple months you're going to be right back, if not worse. I did it. I think twice, where I went back to eating normal, what the people call normal food, and the normal society style food, and it started feeling like crap. Stomach issues, not sleeping, aches and pains in joints and cramps, which is a lot to do with meat. Anyway, I won't get into all that part, what causes all that, but anyway, that's what I felt. I went back to eating more of a plant-based food, and I do, there's a couple things I cheat on with fish and shrimp and all that, but and it works for me. I can run, bicycle ride, do whatever at my age, mid-50s, and I don't have the joint pains. I get out of bed fine. I don't have aches and pains and back aches and muscle aches, and a lot more active than most people in their 40s. So I know it works for me. Like I said, it's mine. But that's it. I don't want to get everybody all pissed off because I'm talking about food. Let's talk about the Ryker. I've still been trying to adjust the camera angle, and this one I didn't check it with my phone before I left because it was cold and I had my ski gloves on when I walked out and everything, so I didn't feel like pulling my phone out and getting that started to see what the GoPro, to view it on the phone, link them together. I'm almost thinking I am going to upgrade to the 8, the GoPro 8. This is the 5, and it does fine, I feel, for what I do, but I'm thinking of upgrading to the 8. I've had a few people that were talking to me about, why don't you upgrade? And I said, well, I just don't feel like spending the $450 or whatever it is on the 8. And they were like, how about we'll send you one? And I was like, well, you can send it. That's fine, and I'll put your business out here. No big deal. All right, let me stop talking right here. If something happens, like I'll put it on, but if not, catch you in a bit. All right, look at that sunrise. Woo-wee. Nothing happened all through there. I'll start chatting right around here. There's a little airport right here to my right where that sun was. It's called Fulwell Airport. Liberty University, I think, owns it now. But they keep some of their airplanes there. They bought another airport up the road the other direction where they will do their student training, because they have actually aviation department in a college for your license and so you can be a commercial pilot. So they bought the whole airport, and that's where they're going to keep all their trainers and everything instead of at the public Lynchburg Airport. It would be easier for the students to get in and out and everything like that. They're going to set it up with classrooms out there, so it's going to be awesome. And from what I hear, that aviation department at Liberty is top notch, just like all their other classes. I mean, that school is absolutely amazing. When I had my video production company, I would use them for interns, and then when they graduated, if they were hanging around, I would hire them, and I did not ever have to worry. Their morals were there, their work ethics were awesome, their abilities were above and beyond what I needed. So they was more temporary, and they were just doing it for experience, and they would soon enough get a job that paid them $60,000 a year or whatever, doing video productions or start their own business. But the ones I got, especially the interns, they were amazing, absolutely amazing. So their video department, or I forget what they call it, is top notch. I hear the avionics is top notch. The law school is amazing. They're giving a lot of the other schools with their medical school. They're giving a lot of the bigger schools a run for their money, and that they've just started it. What I call just started with it the past 5 years or whatever it is. It's new compared to the others that have been going for years now, 10, 15, 20 years. So, they're soaking the money in. And you can definitely tell the town has turned into a college town, as in a lot of fast food stores like Target and Walmart and all are thriving with it, and a lot of places to go out to eat. Mid-restaurant style, not the high end, not the low end, but mid-style, like a Chili's, stuff like that. But man, look at that fog right ahead. That is cool. That's where the river, fog off the river there, and the sun's just barely burning through it. I guess the river's still a little too warm for this cold air. I mean, it's chilly. It's probably 33 degrees out. So it's brisk, especially with a wind chill of 65 miles an hour going down the road. But this fog is wild. It didn't have any of this until we just hit this bottom, and the river's right to my left there. This is one of them little restaurants right there to the right. They really pretty much just a hamburger or hot dog joint. They're known for their chili, which really is not that impressive compared to some of the others I've had around town. They're known for the heat in it, but that's it. But it really has not much flavor to it compared to others, which, just knock it down in the dirt. So, there's moon up there. Beautiful. Yeah, you can see the fog right there. The river will be over to my left here. It is just a little bit more down this road, and I got to turn the camera off. They have talked to me a few times about just having it on my helmet. Even though I turn it off, they would like for me to remove it because, they just, for security purposes, they don't want me or have the chance of anybody recording any of the fence line, the security gates, Social Security checkpoints, things like that. And you got to take it seriously. It's government or national nuclear regulation type deal, so they don't play around. But man, it's really foggy. Look at this. Crazy down here along the river. It's right on my left hand side here, so it's just crazy settled in. And then this hill to my right goes way up, a couple hundred feet probably. It blocks it in here, holds it in. So But I hope everybody enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions about food, hey, hit me below. I don't mind. I'll talk about it. I just don't push it on anybody, and I don't keep talking about it. But if you have questions about it, that's great. You have questions about the bike, please comment below. And anything else, hit me up. I don't mind. Like I said, I wanted to try to build this as a community, not just me trying to get likes and all the other junk that comes along with you see people out there on YouTube. I'm not into that. I'm just trying to build a community here. So that's it. Got to make this turn up here and got to turn the camera off. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.